Hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. And now, agenda item number 3, roll call. Will Staff Coordinator Francine Spriegel begin roll call?
Sure. Commissioner Barrett?
Here.
Commissioner Boyajian?
Here.
Commissioner Bernardello?
Here.
Commissioner Hong?
Here.
Commissioner Colhett?
Here.
Commissioner Leone?
Here.
Commissioner McGuigan?
Here.
Commissioner Ramirez-Davis?
Here.
Commissioner Rose?
Here.
Commissioner Satay?
Here.
Commissioner Slovenitis?
Here.
Commissioner Stein?
Here.
Commissioner Young?
Here.
Adult Commissioner Martinez?
Here.
And Commissioner Peters is absent. Thank you.
Thank you. And now, agenda item number 4, public comments. Will Commissioner Stein introduce our public comments?
This is the time in our meeting when we invite members of the public to state their concerns about youth-related issues in the city or to present items for commission consideration. We have one public comment tonight, and her name is Lacey Kohler, and from Sequoia Middle School.
Hi, my name is Lacey Kohler. I'm a member at Sequoia Boys and Girls Club. Tonight I wanted to talk to you about our summer camps and our capital campaign for Sequoia Boys and Girls Club building, plus our Youth of the Year celebration on Friday, March 18th at the First Christian Church. I'm going to start off with our summer camps. Our summer camp open house is on Saturday, March 12th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. During our open house, we have free hot dogs, chips, and juice. Kids can slide down our 40-foot dual-lane inflatable slide and climb through our 68-foot obstacle course, plus win prizes at our carnival games. We welcome parents and kids to come and enjoy what Boys and Girls Club has to offer. At the open house, you can sign up for our traditional day camps or our 9 weeks of exciting traveling camps. We also offer 6 different sports camps and our popular Mammoth Sleepaway Camp. You can also sign up at www.bgcconejo.org. I'm excited to share with you about the Sequoia Capital Campaign that is underway on the campus of Sequoia Middle School. This campaign will provide a brand new 10,000 square foot building on the campus of Sequoia Middle School. The project cost is $2.5 million. The goal of this project is to raise the entire $2.5 million. We've already raised 50%. A huge thanks goes out to Sage Publications for their $150,000 donation, which provides their name on the brand new Homework Learning Center. We're encouraging other local businesses to step up and support the project. Anyone that is interested in donating opportunities, call the corporate office of the Boys and Girls Club of Conejo and Las Virgenes. Our Youth of the Year celebration is Friday, March 18th at 6:00 p.m. at the First Christian Church. The theme is a night at the Oscars. The evening will have entertainment, food, and awards presented to our 5 club Youth of the Months. We will also be presenting our Youth of the Year for 2010, as well as our 14 and up Youth of the Year. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now back to Chair Hong.
Thank you. And now for agenda item number 5, public speakers. Will Commissioner Bernardello introduce our guest speakers?
Today we have a guest speaker panel with representatives from the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts. This segment is going to be set up in a question and answer format. I would like to begin with each speaker introducing themselves and stating their position or role at the Boy Scouts or the Girl Scouts. Could Miss Gentry begin, please?
Hello. Thank you for having me this evening. My name is Tammy Gentry, and I'm the Marketing and Communications Director for Girl Scouts of California Central Coast.
Hi, my name's Ryan Marigola, and I'm the Assistant Senior Patrol Leader of Troop 730.
My name's Bill Parker. I'm an Assistant Scoutmaster and former Scoutmaster of Troop 730 in Newbury Park. I'm also the Adult Advisor for Venturing Crew 9730, also sponsored by St. Matthew's Methodist Church in Newbury Park. I'm also on the Conejo Valley District Committee and on the Ventura County Council High Adventure Team.
Thank you so much. So our first question is going to be, what are the obligations and commitments of becoming a Girl Scout or a Boy Scout? So can Mr. Parker please begin?
Sure. Really, there's two obligations of becoming a Boy Scout, and that's to live by the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. The Scout Oath can be summarized in three parts, three duties that you have: duty to God and country, duty to others, and duty to self. As far as the attending meetings and going on Scout outings and rank advancement, that's really up to each individual Scout and how much they want to participate in those. The more they put into it, the more they'll get out of it.
All right, and Ms. Gentry, please.
Yes, a Girl Scout membership is very similar to Boy Scout membership in that a girl would accept the Girl Scout promise and the Girl Scout law. The Girl Scout promise is to try to serve God and country as well, and to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law.
Thank you so much. Okay, so our second question is, how do Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts immerse themselves in the community service-wise? So would Mr. Marangola please begin?
All right. Well, when people think of Scouts, they really think of a lot of the service stuff and service projects they do. And some of the projects we do are Eagle projects, which are when you run for Eagle or become Eagle, you have to plan projects with 200 hours of service work, and you have Scouts that attend, and that's really a way you get service hours. And then more service work we do flag ceremonies at the PTA Reflections Night and the Planning Commission meeting. We also do service work on Memorial Day. We put flags on graves on Memorial Day, and we also have a flag ceremony there.
All right, Ms. Gentry, please.
Part of being a Girl Scout includes a number of activities: badge work, interest projects, pursuing leadership experience opportunities. And central to what the founder, Juliet Gordon Lowe, envisioned for Girl Scouting was the active service in the community. And so with that, Girl Scouts of all age levels, from Daisy level to ambassador at the senior high school level, engage in service projects as a part of their badge work, interest projects, or journey awards, and even the highest awards that you can earn in Girl Scouting, bronze, silver, and gold. And they can range from one warm coat project, food drives for food share. We've had Gold Award Girl Scouts work for organizations to collect samples for blood donor matching. There's a variety of service projects that Girl Scouts are involved in day to day throughout troop activities and on their own as individuals.
Thank you so much. And our third question is that I know that both the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts have a system of awards, but how does this system work, and what are the different levels of awards and that the Scouts can receive? And Ms. Gentry, please begin.
Thank you. Girl Scouting includes several levels of badge, interest project, and award levels based on age. Badges, triads at the Daisy level, badges for junior cadets, seniors, ambassadors, as well as interest projects. In addition, there are 3 high-level awards that can be earned in Girl Scouting: bronze, silver, and gold. And Gold Award is actually the highest award that can be achieved in Girl Scouting. It requires about 80 hours of service work through identification of a project that can be sustained over time. It's considered, there are several components, earning 2 awards inside of a journey book, as well as a Take Action project. And the Gold Award actually helps a girl define and develop leadership skills that will serve her entire life. And it actually can help to gain college scholarship funding once the Gold Award is attained.
Great. And Mr. Parker.
Well, I think the Boy Scout award system is sort of similar. There's several ranks. So talking about Boy Scouts, there's Cub Scouts is for youth age 5, essentially 5 or 6, up until age 10 when they advance to Boy Scouts. From 10 till 17 is Boy Scouts, and then I see you have a question later about venturing, so I won't get into that. Within the Boy Scout system itself, the early ranks, which are tenderfoot, second class to first class, are really designed around developing skills on your own and learning how to take care of yourself, learning how to camp out and what kinds of equipment you need, how to use a map and compass, tie knots, first aid, things like that. After first class, there's more advanced ranks, Star Scout, Life Scout, and finally Eagle Scout. And for those, it's really about leadership and learning how to take care of others. So the first half of the Boy Scout program is about learning how to take care of yourself, essentially. The second half is more about learning how to take care of or lead others, as well as developing more advanced skills through your merit badge work.
Perfect. Okay, so our next question is, what types of outings or trips do the Scouts take? And Ms. Gentry, could you please begin?
Okay. Girl Scouting offers a variety of activities, travel, local destinations, everything from Girl Scout camp in the summer to STEM events, which center around science, technology, engineering, and math. Most recently, Women in Engineering event through the Women in Society of Engineering was held at our Camp Arnaz Program Center, where girls participate in a variety of experiments during the course of the day. In addition, there's fun activities like astronomy camp, or attending a zoo snooze for the younger girls. Even older girls can participate in that. There's just a variety of also travel destinations that can be a goal for a Girl Scout. Especially older girls, teens, can take destination travel. Girl Scouts has world centers, for example, in Switzerland, and you can travel around the world, basically. You can do career shadowing. We had Girl Scouts last year participate in NASA programs during the summer. So there's just a variety of activities, from planting rain gardens to traveling around the world with Girl Scouting.
Thank you so much. And Mr. Marangola?
All right, so we also have week-long scout camps, I guess you could say, where summer camps, where we have stuff like shotgun shooting, archery, swimming, and fun skills like that. But as a troop, we do stuff whitewater rafting in the Kern River. We go climbing in Joshua Tree this March. We do ocean kayaking in sea caves in Santa Cruz Island. We go snow backpacking by Mount Waterman. And we do some canoeing in Lake Lopez. And this summer, we're going to go on a week-long sailing trip in Catalina. So these outings, Boy Scouts really gives the opportunity to do great outings like this, where if you don't have an active family that goes on a lot of places and adventures, then this really gives you the opportunity to go and see places.
Thank you so much. And the next question is, so I'm already 16 years old, and my question is, are teens my age too old to start? And if so, or I mean, if they can start, how would they go about doing so? Sorry. Could Mr. Parker please begin?
Sure. Well, no, you wouldn't be too old. So in addition to the Scout program, there's also the Venturing program, which is your next question, so I won't go too much into that. But you could join Boy Scouts as a 16-year-old. You wouldn't have a lot of time to advance to Eagle Scout because it takes almost 2 years just of time serving in leadership positions and such to be able to reach the rank of Eagle. It is possible if you had just turned 16, but the Venturing program is probably a better fit, and that's for youth who are 14 to 20 years old, actually, and it's a co-ed program as well, so it's not just for boys. The way you would go about joining is our council, Ventura County Council, has a website at vccbsa.org. There's a link there that says Join Scouting, and it will actually put in your zip code, it'll pull up a map, and you can see exactly where venturing crews and scout troops are located within the Conejo Valley, and look at a few that are located near you. It'll give you their number. If you Google their number, you can probably find a troop or crew website that will tell you more about that specific one, but you can also go and visit. I would recommend you visit the meetings of that particular troop or crew and see how they fit with what you like to do, see what their calendar is for the year.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And Ms. Gentry.
Girl Scouts has what's called a Journey Leadership Program, and it's by age level. And there are basically 3 keys to leadership development. It's discovering the world around you, yourself, your potential, taking action, discovering, connecting, and taking action. And it could be connecting with those around you in your community, in your school, with your family, and then taking action by identifying a service project or a goal or a dream. For older girls, the Journey Leadership experience takes you through a dream sequence of dreaming about what your future could be, helping others achieve their dreams, setting goals, identifying your standards for life. There's several levels and several themes for the Journey Leadership series, and that's the hallmark of Girl Scouting, is helping girls reach their potential and helping them earn early life skills, early leadership skills, whether it be leadership of their home or leadership in youth commission or in service later in your community. Those are the hallmarks. And also what's important about Girl Scouting is that Girl Scout projects and troop meetings are girl-led, and girls learn through a cooperative learning process, and they learn by doing. So it's a very hands-on program.
Thank you so much. And our next question is actually regarding the venture program that Mr. Parker mentioned. So if you could just explain what that program is and how teens can become involved.
Okay, so the venturing program, as I mentioned, is for youth who are 14 to 20 years old, and it is co-ed, so girls are welcome to join. In fact, my daughter is a member both of Girl Scouts and of our venturing crew, so you can do both. It tends to be focused more on high adventure activities, so things like backpacking. We did a 12-day backpacking trek in New Mexico last summer. Also sailing. We did a week-long sailing trip to Catalina a couple of years ago, and several members of our crew are currently becoming certified in scuba diving, and in 2 years we'll be taking in 2012 summer, so a year and a half, we'll be taking a week-long trek to Florida, where we'll be sailing and doing at least 15 scuba dives during that week. So the Venture Crew, it does have a system of advancement as well. A Silver Award is the highest award in venturing. Most crews aren't as focused on the advancement awards. They tend to be, it's much more focused on leadership and taking leadership positions within the crew and having a chance to learn leadership skills as well as to exercise them by serving in those leadership positions. I think that's. Do you have any other questions around venturing?
Well, just if there's any other new programs at the Boy Scouts that you would like to discuss.
So it depends how new you are. So if you're as old as I am, then there are some things that weren't around when I was a scout. So there also is a thing called varsity scouting, which is focused on sports. There are fewer varsity scouting groups, but also if you go to that same VCC BSA website and select varsity units, and some are into just general sports, whereas others will pick a specific sport. But it has a similar values-based program to other scouting programs, but they just tend to focus more on participating in sports.
Thank you so much. And Ms. Gentry, do you have anything to add about the Venture program or any other new programs at the Girl Scouts?
Girl Scouting has new programs every season. We're on press right now for our summer calendar. It includes some really wonderful programs, from wildlife experiences to ballet, dance, to a Yosemite backpack trip, to packing out on a horse for a week. Just a variety of stimulating, fun, and exciting and educational programming, and that programming changes seasonally from summer to the traditional school calendar. I would encourage girls, teens, middle school, from kindergarten through senior and high school to log on to our website, check out our events section, and you can see the variety of events and activities available. Discover events, kayaking, surfing, lessons. There's just STEM, as we mentioned, science, technology, engineering, and math programs available. There's just a world available to Girl Scouts, and the beauty of Girl Scouting still today, even I know Boy Scouts are celebrating their 100th anniversary. We celebrate our 100th in 2012. Still today, Girl Scouts is about practical life skills, leadership development, service to the community, and just having fun with girls in a girl environment in your troop, and making friends that last forever, friends and memories that last forever. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you so much. And as a final concluding note, I would like to ask each of you, what do you think are the 3 most important and valuable benefits to those who are involved in the Girl Scouts or the Boy Scouts? And could Ms. Gentry please begin?
Sure. As I just was outlining, Girl Scouting is all about teaching those early leadership skills, building confidence, helping girls become aware of their potential. Outside of school and academics, there's opportunity for development, literacy development in financial literacy. For example, the Girl Scout cookie sale, which is in place right now, helps teach early financial literacy skills, goal setting, Thin Mints. How to make a presentation, customer service, how to budget, set an early budget, set goals for how many boxes of cookies need to be sold so that you can take that trip to the Santa Barbara Zoo Snooze. Girls help to plan the amount of cookies they'd like to sell in their troop. They have decision making built into that process with nurturing adults by their side. But it's and bottom line, they're having fun. Girls are having fun while experiencing Girl Scouting and developing those early leadership and business skills that just take them through their entire life. We have women today from all walks of life, including myself. I was a Girl Scout in my youth for 5 years. It's some of the best experiences I had. But many women today, many successful women will tell you that they learned many of their early business skills from Girl Scouting.
Thank you so much. And Mr. Marangola.
All right, so 3 most important, well, it really gives you endless benefits and teaches you values that are going to make you a truly successful person in life. And but as I talked about earlier, it gives you the opportunity to see things and do things like the outings we talked about, but that a lot of normal people in life wouldn't really get to go whitewater rafting down the Kern River or go kayaking through sea caves on Santa Cruz Island. And it really gives you those great experiences that you wouldn't get in a normal life. But it also teaches you some really important skills that will last you for the rest of your life, like first aid, knots, and another big one is leadership. And a lot of our politicians and great people that we know today were in Boy Scouts and earned Eagle Scout, and a couple of those are Neil Armstrong and Mike Rowe from the Dirty Jobs. So they were in Scouts. And it really just gives you those endless skills that help you be a truly successful person in life.
Thank you so much. And last but not least, Mr. Parker.
Thank you very much. It was interesting to listen about Girl Scouts, because I think there's a lot of similarities between Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts as far as they're both values-based organizations that are trying to instill leadership skills and other life skills amongst their members. And certainly on the path to becoming an Eagle Scout, which Ryan's on his way to becoming, you learn a lot of life skills similar to what was mentioned previously for Girl Scouts, financial skills, citizenship as well, and just gaining confidence. A 10-year-old boy who's just joined Boy Scouts, so he's come from Webelos, otherwise he would have to be 11 usually to join Boy Scouts. The first time he goes backpacking, it can be kind of a traumatic experience, carrying everything that he needs for a trip on his back. But as he grows and matures and gets some experience at it, it's really amazing to watch the confidence that develops in that young man to be able to take care of himself and to feel confident confident in the outdoors as a learning experience, but it translates into life as well. So all those life and leadership skills and citizenship that we encourage are things that will carry them through the rest of their life to be better citizens and leaders in our community.
Thank you so much. These were great responses, and I think everybody really learned a lot. So I'm now going to open questions up to the commission. So if anybody has any questions for the Girls and Boy Scout representatives. Well, okay.
Ryan, what have you learned the most as a Boy Scout? Like, what have you achieved so far?
Well, rank-wise, I'm Life right now, which is right before Eagle, so I'm working on my Eagle. I've went through a huge learning curve in leadership, and I'm currently going to be, in about a month, head of the troop. So I think there's about 70 active scouts right now. So it's a boy-led troop, and I lead the meetings, and I'm in charge and have to plan skills and stuff for the meetings, and in charge of outings and stuff like that. And it really taught me a lot of leadership skills, and I feel confident leading people, and I'm sure those will stick with me for the rest of my life. And then I've also learned lots of first aid that we've had to use on some outings, and a lot, just first aid and skills that will help me, I think, become a truly successful person.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I just have one question, actually. How often are the meetings, and like how are the troops arranged, like age-wise, or I don't know. So Miss Gentry.
Okay. Well, first, I should really just a big shout out to the 3,400 Girl Scouts in Ventura County. We have over 369 troops. Troops can range from 4 girls to nearly 20 girls, depending on the age level. And each troop leadership establishes, working with girls, because Girl Scouts is girl-led. Working with girls, they design their agenda. So some troops meet every other week. Some may meet weekly if they're working on big projects. I know there are other troops that have a model where they meet once a month and then work more independently. There are several pathways for Girl Scouting as well, so you don't have to necessarily be in a traditional troop, although that's where a lot of the fun and friendships happen. You can actually be what is more of a series or a single event Girl Scout and be a member, like you could attend summer camp for a week and become a Girl Scout member that way, or attend a single day event. So there's lots of pathways to participate in Girl Scouting.
Thank you so much. And Mr. Parker.
So as far as age range goes in scouting, Boy Scouting anyway, there's Cub Scouts, which starts from about 5 years old, I think, for Tiger Cubs, kindergarten age, through 10 years old for Webelow Scouts. And then Boy Scouts for 11 to 17. Venturing kind of overlaps with Boy Scouts a little bit. That's 14 to 20-year-olds, and varsity has a similar age to Boy Scouts. As far as meeting frequency, it depends on the units. Most Boy Scout troops, I'll use that as an example, meet once a week as a troop, and then each patrol within the troop may also meet outside of that once or twice a month. I think that's probably, our venturing crew meets a little less frequently, so twice a month our venturing crew meets, and then the officers, as part of their leadership, have a separate meeting where they get together and plan the activities in a separate meeting.
All right, thank you so much. Well, I really appreciate... Oh, is there another question? Did I miss? Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your hand.
When did each of you guys begin your respective journeys with the different organizations? Anybody can start.
So I started as a Cub Scout, actually, and went through the entire scouting program. I didn't join venturing, which was called Explorers back when I was a youth, but I am an Eagle Scout myself. And so then I spent some time, from college basically on until I had a son of my own who joined Cub Scouts and got involved with scouting again at that point. He's a senior at Newbury Park High School now, so he's been involved for quite a while now.
I started with Girl Scouts as a brownie in second grade, and had a wonderful experience in Girl Scouting for over 5 years actually, and then became reconnected with Girl Scouting for my own daughter. She's now a cadet in 8th grade, age 13, and working on her Silver Award with her troop. There are lots of opportunities at every age level, as I mentioned. Girl Scouting goes from kindergarten through senior in high school, so age 17. But after that point, once you're in college or a young adult or even into adulthood, there are many volunteer opportunities. And at that point, for men and women to become members of Girl Scouting in terms of volunteerism and helping, we have lots of Girl Scout moms and dads, and we have a great relationship with Boy Scout families. A lot of Boy Scouting families are involved in Girl Scouting.
All right, so I joined when I joined Cub Scouts, or like the last ranking Cub Scouts. I didn't really do all of Cub Scouts, but I was in Webelos, which is the last ranking Cub Scouts, right before Boy Scouts. And then I joined Boy Scouts, and I'm still doing that right now, obviously. But, yep, so.
All right, are there any more questions that I missed? All right, well, thank you so very much for coming and taking time out of your schedule to come and speak and share about the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts. And I hope you guys have a safe drive home. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Bergandello. That was an amazing panel, and I hope to see more of those. And now I would like to turn over the meeting to Vice Chair Sauté.
Thank you, Chair Hong. Agenda item 6A, School and Liaison Reports. Will Teen Center Liaison, Commissioner Sklavenides, please introduce this portion of the meeting.
Thank you, Commissioner Sauté. This is the portion of our meeting where we present the past and current events happening at the Teen Center in Thousand Oaks. So I would like to introduce Diana Quintana, a senior at Newbury Park High School and an active member of the Teen Center Advisory Council. Thank you.
Hi, I hope everyone's having a good day on this, but it's like gloomy and rainy, but anyway, okay, so I'm here from the Teen Center. I've been there for 5 years now. Some upcoming events for March. This Friday is our, March 4th, is our final snowboard trip of the season to Mountain High. Oh my gosh. Loads of snow. The trip is from 3:45 to midnight and will be $50, which is pretty good. This Saturday, March 5th, our boys' high school hoops basketball leagues begins. And you can still register. The fee is $100 for a 9-week season with really cool jerseys. So all you boys over here, you guys should go. The Teen Center will be working with the Youth Commission to offer a dodgeball tournament for high school age teens on Friday, March 11th. The fee is $1 and includes barbecue and a live band, which is really good. It's $1, so go. The following day, March 12th, we will begin a 4-week debate law program that promises to be very exciting, and it's called America's Next Top Lawyers. Registration is online right now. So pretty much just an overview of the legal system, which we mainly focus on elements of negligence, how to get evidence, preparing for trial, opening and closing statements, direct and cross-examination of witness. And then structure is Matt Paul Krupnick, I believe. And he's a attorney at law, Krupnick and Krupnick. He's a professional law corporation. And also please note that Matthew is donating his time as community service. So you guys should sign up. It's $50 fee benefits, and it benefits the Teen Center, and it's designed for high school students. So it's Saturdays from March 12th to April 9th, and it's from 11 to 3 p.m. And then our middle school dance, which is the same day, March 12th. It's the St. Patrick's Day dance, and it's at 7 to 10. It's $10 for 7th and 8th graders only. And it comes with free pizza and drinks, and it's going to be loads of fun. And also on March 12th is our Spring E-Waste Day. So bring your old PCs and electronics down to the Teen Center between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And finally, our next national tour will be Friday, March 18th, which is the Love is All Around Us tour. Features the Scene as Aesthetic, He Is We, Carter Halsey, and Plug-in Stereo. It's $10 pre-sale. Tickets are available now at the Teen Center. So, and I believe that is an all-age event. So if you want to register for programs, go to thousandoaksteencenter.com. And also, like us on Facebook, Spear Fans, facebook.com/thousandoksteencenter.
Thank you, Diana. I encourage everyone to come attend our March 11th dodgeball tournament. Like we said, it's only $1, so it's a great opportunity to come and have some fun and some great food. And if anyone is interested in being a lawyer or just having a good experience getting to know the court system, I highly suggest joining the debate program. So thank you so much, and I would like to turn the meeting back over to Commissioner Sate.
Thank you, Commissioner Sklavenides. Agenda item 6B, Commissioner Boyajian, will you please introduce the ASG/ASB portion of the meeting?
The Youth Commission invites representatives from our school and our local high schools and intermediate schools to present information about school activities for the purpose of generating a feeling of community spirit. Tonight our first speaker is Katie from Sequoia Middle School. Hello, I'm Katie Owens, and to start off, yesterday we had the 7th grade writing assessment. As all school did. It was a state requirement, and our 7th graders feel very confident with writing that narrative. And we come to the end of the trimester on March 11th, and the Class of the Year competition is also coming to the end, or CODI for short, so classes are competing more than ever for those points. And our annual Abilities Awareness Week is coming up the 21st through the 25th. And it's just a time to see that most of us are really blessed with what we have and the abilities that we have. And it is an eye-opening experience. And each year, I personally know I learn something new. Also, March 21st through the 30th is outdoor school for all participating 6th graders. And my brother Steven is looking really excited to this experience to go and experience nature and whatnot. And our school musical, Little Abner, is playing, as always, with a really, really fantastic cast from March 25th to the 27th and April 1st to the 3rd. That would conclude our March events, so thank you for your time. Thank you very much. Next we have Natalie and Brooke from Redwood Middle School.
Hi, we're 7th graders from Redwood Middle School. In February, we had Valentine Grams on sale. There were many spirit days, and a hand-picked few were able to attend Westlake High School for a CATA Leadership Conference. This Friday is a Teacher LTA. We will showcase some of our fabulous teachers in a Minute to Win It inspired game show. Also on the 11th, there is Jersey Day, Spirit Day, where students are strongly encouraged to wear their favorite team's jerseys.
On the 18th, there is a St. Patrick's Day CODI or Spirit Day. The student body is invited and rewarded to partake in this green event. Also, on March 25th, our school dance team is performing a 50s dance inspired at lunch, a 50s day dance inspired at lunch. We are also hosting a rock and sock hop themed dance that will correspond to our 50s day CODI as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Next we have Ulysses from Kalina Middle School.
Good evening. My name is Ulysses Sklavenides, and I'm a 7th grader at Kalina Middle School. Yesterday, all 7th graders had their English writing test, which was state required. Today, all 7th grade boys volleyball had their playoffs, and after them, the 8th grade boys also competed. Throughout the month, we are turning in Jogathon money because we had a spectacular Jogathon which raised tons of money. We had a great turnout at our Valentine's Day dance and socials held on Friday, February 11th. Future Cougar Night was on Thursday, February 10th, and we cannot wait for all the new arrivals. Friday, March 11th is our Cody Green Day in honor of St. Patrick's Day. Tuesday, March 15th will be our 8th grade orientation. Friday, March 25th is our school's fashion show that are all excited about it. The 8th grade trip to Washington, D.C. is currently being planned, and there will be a meeting for those interested on Thursday, March 31st. April 11th is our Rabbit Run Relay, followed by a Hawaiian Luau Carnival and Carnival on the 15th. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Next we have Jillian from Los Cerritos Middle School.
Hello, I'm Jillian Howe from Los Cerritos Middle School. This week, the 6th graders are attending outdoor school. They have been having a blast and didn't want to come home, even with a little rain. The 7th graders had their writing assessment benchmark yesterday, and makeups were today. Great job, 7th graders. Next week, on March 9th and 10th, we are holding a block schedule for the Trimester 2 benchmark exams. Good luck! Spring pictures are going to be held on March 11th. Also, the 8th graders will have their promotion pictures and panoramic picture. Make sure to dress your best. Westlake and TO Future Freshman Parent Night will be held in the LC Auditorium on March 14th at 6 o'clock. See you there. On March 22nd, we will have a Renaissance In-N-Out Burger Day to recognize the students who have achieved a 2.0 GPA average. Congratulations, LC. ASB, PSST, and LCSA will be attending a Disneyland Leadership Building Day on March 30th. We are all very excited and can't wait to go to the happiest place on earth. Thank you and happy St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you very much. Next we have Jacqueline from Newbury Park High School.
Hello, my name is Jacqueline Lee. I am currently a sophomore at Newbury Park High School and am Interclub Commissioner of ASG. The California High School exit exam will be given to all sophomores on March 8th and 9th in the gym and the girls' activity room. This test is a requirement for all students to pass to graduate high school. On March 11th, we will be hosting our annual talent show at 7 p.m. in the Performing Arts Center. Tickets will be $5. You should definitely go see that. Our drama department will be performing A Midsummer Night's Dream on March 4th and 5th at 7 p.m. This play is a spin on Shakespeare's famous play. And starting March 7th, the Animal Welfare Club will be holding an animal supply drive until the 28th. They are in need of toys, beds, blankets, and anything that you can give to dogs and cats. All animal supplies donated will go directly to animals at the Canine Adoption and Rescue League shelter. The shelters are run completely off of volunteers and donations, so try to give as much as you can because they can't do it all themselves. On Saturday, March 26th, Newbury Park High School will be partnering with Westlake and Thousand Oaks High School to throw their annual Spring Fling Dance. It will be held from 7 to 11 in the gym. Tickets go on sale on the 7th, and they will be $10. For any future cheerleaders, a mandatory parent meeting will be held on March 9th in the cafeteria. Any girls interested in trying out need to have their parent attend the meeting because a packet will be given to them, and the packet is due no later than March 25th at 3 p.m. The Greater Contribution Club will be holding a garage sale fundraiser from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. in front of the school this Saturday. All funds go directly to help women in Africa. And last, congratulations to our FHA Hero members at the Region 9 Competitive Recognition event last weekend. The students will now be competing at the state and competition in April. That is all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And lastly, we have Aranza from Westlake High School.
Good evening. I'm Aranza, and I'm the sophomore class president at Westlake High School. The past month, we had a very successful Winter Showcase rally, which was a success because of the efficiency of our ASG class. And the seniors also had many successful fundraisers, including the rose/balloon sales and their donut sales. Our Student Awareness Committee is currently recognizing the students who were selected because they were exemplified the best traits of the month. When February's character trait of the month was humility, and this month's is perseverance. The committee is also working on creating academic decathlon certificates to celebrate their outstanding performance. Staff Relations is ordering shamrock cookies for St. Patrick's Day for the staff and will begin planning the staff week, which will be held at the end of April. And Birthday just had their February pizza party on February 28th, and they're currently debating whether to continue distributing pizza or switch to candy. There was also a recent approval for clubs for next year, and today they had to meet in the ASG room to be given the general guidelines of how to run their new club. And also today, the ASG board applications were due, and the speeches were reviewed yesterday for all of the people who are interested in running to be on the ASG board next year. And the speeches will be filmed in the coming week. Class office interest meetings will also come in the next 2 weeks. And next Wednesday, we have Future Warrior Night, when all the new freshmen can come to receive information about the many wonderful programs that we offer. And on Thursday, we will have a WOW Counselor Interest Meeting for all the current sophomores and juniors. And March 25th, we will have a lunch rally, which is stoplight themed, where all people who are currently in a relationship wear red, and those who are not wear green, and those who are complicated wear yellow. We are going to begin ticket sales for the Spring Fling Dance that will be held at Newbury Park High School on the 7th, and they are $10. And thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, and that is the last representative. So,
Thank you, Chair Boyajian, and thank you to all the representatives of the ASB/ASG. I now turn the meeting back over to Chair Hong.
Thank you. And now for agenda item 7, projects and event reports and announcements. Section A, youth implementation. Will Commissioner Rose give us an overview of the youth implementation plan?
Of course. First, I'd like to start by recapping our last February 9th meeting. So I'd just like to go through each subcommittee. First, Commissioner Sklavenites with the Bullying Committee.
We have been very productive in the last couple of weeks. We recently got approved for an anti-bullying club at Westlake High School. And yesterday we presented at the school board because we thought a policy of no tolerance for bullying needs to be implemented in all schools in the Conejo Valley School District. So we are excited to see where that takes us. And we're just currently working on our video about bullying to be presented and entered in the contest for the Teen Video Festival. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Next, Commissioner Ramirez-Davis with the Stress Committee.
So last time with the Stress Committee, what happened was we finalized where we are going to have a dodgeball night March 11th at the Teen Center at 6:30 to 9:30. We really want people to sign up online so we can get at least a rough estimate of how many people are going to be going. You can go to the Teen Center website, and it's one of the events on there that you can sign up for. It is $1, and there is going to be a barbecue afterward, and you also get a cool wristband that has the logo, Got Stress, and then it says Take a Rest on the inside. We are also in the process of getting our awareness about stress video. This last weekend, we went over the script and started a storyboard, and this next weekend we're going to finalize the script. And as of now, we have March 12th as the date we're going to be filming, but that can be changed.
All right, thank you. Next, Commissioner Koloff with the Volunteering/Community Resource Center Committee.
All right, so first of all, yesterday myself and one other member of my implementation committee, Mr. Aaron Moxness, went and gave a presentation at the school board. It went fantastically well, and we got a lot of support for the two major things which we're working on right now, which the first thing is the Teen Volunteer Newsletter. And if any of you guys don't know, it's a newsletter that we print about 2 to 3 times a year, and it has lots of articles about volunteering opportunities and services for teens. It's available on all the school websites and also available at all the schools in hard copies for middle school and high school. And we really want everyone to use it because we put a lot of work into it, and I don't know how many people are reading it right now, but if you guys could please read it, that'd be great. There's a lot of great articles in there, and there's a lot of opportunities and people and causes that are really great. So the next edition of that will be distributed to schools sometime in the next week, and you can get a copy of it, and hopefully it'll help you out. There will be videos on TOTV advertising our newsletter, and also at all the schools with news broadcasting systems during their third or second periods. The other project we're working on is the Resource Center in the Thousand Oaks Mall, and recently we're pretty much close to getting done with our compilation of our business plan for the Resource Center. And we're excited to get working on that. And if you guys don't know what that is, we have a coalition of people that are working on getting a resource center put into the Thousand Oaks Mall with resources for teens, adults, seniors, and it'll have service opportunities, services for teens and adults and seniors, and lots of other great stuff. And along with that, we're going to have a database available for everyone to use that has all these resources available online, so you guys can all access it. And we hope to be going through with that pretty soon, and hopefully implementing the Resource Center sometime in the next year or so. So thank you very much, and that's all I have to report right now.
Thank you. Quite a wealth of information. All right, and lastly, Commissioner Sauté with the Recreation Committee.
Thank you. So with Recreation, the Teen Center was kind enough to make us these lovely little flyers for the dodgeball. Unfortunately, since it's so popular, I don't have any with me. And we just delegated and made sure that all the flyers get taken to the schools and handed out, and really try and get people to go to that event because it's going to be great, and I'm really looking forward to that. And also, the website for the Teen Video Festival has been updated, and it's CaneoTeenVideoFestival.org, and there's a link down at the bottom for the Teen Center. So if you just happen to be on that website, you can now go and click on the Teen Center and go sign up for the dodgeball. There you go. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you to all the commissioners. Just as a recap, please go to our dodgeball event on March 11th, 6:30 to 9 p.m. It's $1 for the activity and the food. It would cost you about $20 to go to a movie and dinner, so it's kind of a no-brainer, I think. Lastly, March 9th is our next meeting. It's in the Oak Room at 6 p.m. as always, so we look forward to seeing you guys all there.
Thank you, Commissioner Rose. And now for agenda item 7B, the therapeutic dance. Will Commissioner Barrett update us with our dance that's coming up in a couple of weeks?
Thank you, Chair Hong. The 21st Annual Therapeutic Dance is on Saturday, March 26th from 6 to 9:30 p.m. at the Thousand Oaks Teen Center. It is a prom for students ages 13 and up with disabilities that includes dinner, dancing, a souvenir photo, entertainment, movies, and more. The cost is $5 and scholarships are available. Our theme is Ultimate Heroes. Attendees should dress as their own personal hero, a firefighter, policeman, armed forces member, or a superhero. The Youth Commission encourages all young adults with disabilities and their caregivers to attend. To RSVP, please call 805-381-2739. Our first work party is scheduled for Saturday, March 12th, beginning at 9 a.m. We will be working on signs and decorations for the event. Interested volunteers should contact Youth Commission at toaks.org or call 805-449-2743. We would like to thank City Council, the Alex Fiore Teen Center, and the CRPD Therapeutic Unit for partnering with us. We also have some very generous donations this year and would like to thank our sponsors. Without their support, this event would not be possible. Albertsons, Attorney David Escovus, Bandits Grill, Bruno Financial, Command Performance, Costco, Diamond Ground Products, Dr. Robin McEwen, Dr. Richard Daines, Dr. Walter Thomas, Earth 2 Comics, Fresh Brothers, Hooper Camera, In-N-Out Burger, JC Plumbing and Things, Matt McLean Dental Corporation, The Breakfast Cafe, The Curtis Team, Thousand Oaks Children's Dental Group, Thousand Oaks Civic Arts Plaza Foundation, Trader Joe's, Vaughn's, and Western Bagel. We are still looking for donations and sponsorships. If you are interested, please email youthcommission@toaks.org or call 805-449-2743. Thank you.
Thank you. And now for agenda item 7D, Youth Recognition Awards. Will Commissioner Young introduce that portion of our meeting?
Thank you. So far, we have received about 100 nominations, mostly from high schoolers. We almost have no nominations from any middle schools except for Sycamore Middle School. And so I've given out packets to all the middle school representatives to give to their middle school teachers and counselors tomorrow. And on Friday, we will be calling the teachers and such, reminding them of the deadline, which has been moved to March 7th. We're also looking for nominations from Hillcrest Christian High School. And if you have any questions or need more forms, please call us at 805-449-2743 or email us at youthcommission@toaks.org. Thank you.
Oh, okay. For agenda item 7D, the Caneo Teen Video Festival, will Adult Commissioner Martinez present this information.
Thank you. Again, the deadline for the Caneo Teen Video Festival is May 6th, and the festival is open to teens living in and around the Caneo Valley. Entry categories are the following: documentary, fiction, animation, and music video. Documentary, fiction, and animation videos cannot exceed 10 minutes in length. Music videos are limited to 4 minutes. Only original music accepted unless copyright permission is obtained. Awards will be given for the following categories: Best Documentary, Best Music Video, Best Screenplay, Best Animation, Best Cinematography, Best Technical Achievement, Best Actor, Actress, Most Original, Best Video for Videographer under 15 years of age, and Best Overall Video. We also have a video workshop on March the 19th. It's a Saturday at the Thousand Oaks Teen Center for novice filmmakers. It is free. I encourage those teens who really want to make a movie, who do not have the basics yet. It's a good opportunity to come by to the Teen Center that morning. It starts at 9 a.m. and runs till 11. And we go over just the basics of filmmaking and any other problems they want questions or want answers for. And if they want to contact me, they can contact me, Pete Martinez, at the Thousand Oaks Teen Center to sign up for that or for registration for the festival. The number is 494-5156. That's the Teen Center. Or they can go to email me at Pete, P-E-T-E, at crpd.org. And again, the website address is www.caneoteenvideofestival.org. So I encourage all the teens out there to really make it all out efforts. It's a lot of fun. You get to have your videos shown on the big screen for all your families and friends, and a really cool award show at the Civic Arts Plaza, the Share Forum Theater. And we have some really cool prizes for everyone. And I encourage you again, so please call. Don't hesitate. It's a lot of fun. Thank you so much. Good luck to everyone out there.
Thank you. And now for our last portion, agenda item 8, Commissioner Comments. Will Commissioner Colehep introduce our comments for this meeting?
This is the portion of the meeting where we invite all youth commissioners to make comments on which no action by the commission will be taken. Are there any commissioner comments at this time? Yes, Commissioner Sklavenitis.
I would like to congratulate all of the high schools that took part in last month's academic decathlon competition, especially Oxnard, which took first, and Westlake High School, which we took second. So congratulations to everyone. We know you worked very hard.
Thank you. Any other? Commissioner Brignadello?
I would just like to thank all the volunteers who came to the Mi Casa de Angeles garage sale fundraiser last weekend, and specifically Commissioner Ramirez and Commissioner Boyajian and Commissioner McGuigan. They all showed up, and it was a great success. We raised over $9,000. So I'd like to thank everybody for coming. Oh, and also Commissioner Spriegel. Thank you.
Commissioner Ramirez Davis?
I just want everybody to go check out our Facebook and like us. It's www.facebook.com/Thousand Oaks Youth Commission. And if you like us, you'll get updates on what's really going on in the community through us. So go like us.
Any other comments? Commissioner Sate?
I just wanted to wish my best friend, Zachary Radin, a very happy 18th birthday. I can't wait for some of that cheese pizza. All right.
Thank you, Commissioner Sate. Is there any... Yes? Who is that? I can't. Okay. Commissioner Stein.
I'd like to congratulate the Newbury Park High School girls varsity team for making it to the CIF quarterfinals. That's the farthest that the girls team has ever been in the entire history of the school. Yeah, go Panthers. What? Soccer. I forgot that. Okay.
Any other comments? No, I have one comment. Please, everyone watching this, go check out the volunteer newsletter. I know I've said that like a million times, but you should look at it and check it out. And back to the chair.
Thank you. And before I adjourn the meeting, there are a few reminders. The Youth Implementation Plan meeting is March 9th, next Wednesday, in the Oak Room. And please sign up for the dodgeball event. You can sign up at www.thousandoaksteencenter.com and sign up for the Teen Video Festival, which is at caneoteenvideofestival.org. And if you would like any more information on the Thousand Oaks Youth Commission, or you just want to donate to Therapeutic Dance, or recommend someone for the Youth Recognition Awards, please call 805-449-2743, or email us at youthcommission@toaks.org, or you can check out our website at www.toaks.org/youth. Thank you, and our March 2nd meeting is adjourned at 7:37, and until our next meeting, which is April 6th. Oh, sorry, it is actually 7:33. Thank you.